One specific variety of nuts could reduce your heart's expected lifespan by almost 50% after age 50, according to a 12-year investigation published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology. Older adults consuming certain supposedly beneficial nuts experience an alarming 48% elevated risk of heart failure. The shocking truth? You're probably eating them regularly. These health destroyers aren't just available in snack sections, they're concealed in your kitchen masquerading as nutritious options. Several cause inflammation that damages your arterial walls. Others dangerously elevate blood pressure or even accelerate mental decline and cognitive impairment. Yet here's the startling reality. Countless Americans over 50 consume them daily, convinced they're making healthy choices. There's one particular nut celebrated by ketogenic advocates in trendy diets that's been connected to hepatic damage, renal issues, and permanent cerebral toxicity. And it's likely in your pantry right this moment. By the time this presentation concludes, you'll discover precisely which 4 nuts support enhanced memory, healthier blood vessels, and sustained wellness, and which 4 to eliminate immediately. I'll also reveal the supposed top health nut that's quietly devastating senior health, a concealed truth major food corporations are desperate to suppress. Before we proceed, please take a moment, share where you're viewing from in the comments section, and let's create a network dedicated to authentic health extension. Now let's explore the 4th recommended nut, a natural cognitive enhancer that benefits both your thyroid function and aging neural pathways. Discover your thyroid's greatest ally after 50. The Brazil nut, ranking 4th on our essential consumption list. Just a single nut delivers an impressive 137% of your selenium requirements. This nutrient isn't merely beneficial, it's essential for unlocking your thyroid's age-fighting capabilities. Approximately 20% of individuals over 65 experience undiagnosed thyroid dysfunction, exhaustion, unexpected weight increases, mood disorders. Most attribute these to advancing age. The actual cause? Insufficient selenium. Brazil nuts trigger thyroid hormone production that revitalizes metabolism, vitality, and emotional balance. No medications required. Here's an overlooked benefit. Brazil nuts protect neural pathways. Their essential fatty acids maintain myelin, the protective coating surrounding nerve cells. Damage this coating and your reactions diminish. Your cognitive processes falter. Your equilibrium weakens. Your system absorbs selenium from Brazil nuts 3-fold better than laboratory supplements. The selenium here naturally combines with proteins. Your thyroid immediately recognizes it. Consume 1 or 2 nuts. That's sufficient. Exceeding 3 daily risks selenium toxicity. These nuts offer buttery flavor while functioning medicinally. Their satisfying richness eliminates food cravings. Purchase them unshelled. The hard exterior preserves nutrients until consumption. Refrigerate unshelled nuts. Cold temperatures prevent fat oxidation. Pre-shelled varieties lose potency within weeks. Don't squander resources. These nuts address an uncomfortable age-related concern. Digestive sluggishness. The natural oils and fiber in Brazil nuts maintain digestive regularity. No harsh laxatives, no discomfort. Replace chips or desserts with Brazil nuts. They satisfy sweet cravings yet maintain stable glucose levels. Consume them. When mid-afternoon hunger strikes, satiety persists for hours. Recent studies indicate Brazil nuts might decelerate cellular aging. Telomeres. The protective caps on chromosomes shorten with age. Shortened telomeres accelerate aging. Selenium from Brazil nuts helps preserve them. Extended telomeres, extended lifespan. Your brain physically contracts after 50, but walnuts offer resistance. Ranked 3rd on our essential list, these resemble miniature brains for good reason. They're loaded with omega-3s your neurons require. Research in the Journal of Nutrition demonstrated seniors consuming 1.5 ounces daily for 8 weeks processed information 22% more efficiently. The omega-3 ALA in walnuts reconstructs neural cell membranes. Enhanced membranes enable sharper concentration, quicker cognitive response, and fewer memory lapses. Walnuts contain elements that cross your blood-brain barrier. They target inflammation associated with Alzheimer's. Eat a daily portion. Your brain's protective mechanisms receive a 30% enhancement. Sleep challenges? Walnuts contain melatonin. Production decreases post-50. Consume 6 walnuts before bedtime. You'll achieve faster sleep onset, maintain deeper sleep, awaken fully refreshed. Walnuts don't merely protect cognition, they clear arterial blockages. The amino acid arginine relaxes vascular tissues. Combined with hypertension medications, your cardiovascular system functions more efficiently. Store walnuts refrigerated. Their oils deteriorate rapidly at ambient temperature. Consume 7 to 9 halves daily. Crack them manually. Your hands benefit from this dexterity challenge. That bitter note? It signals beneficial compounds. Greater bitterness indicates higher antioxidant content. Disregard flavor, embrace protection, your cellular health benefits. 1/3 of older adults experience fractures post-50. Almonds provide prevention, ranked second on our essential list. 1/4 cup provides 97 milligrams of calcium, the primary defense against skeletal fragility. Almonds' magnesium functions as a regulatory controller. It directs calcium toward bones rather than arterial walls. Weakened bones and hardened arteries destroy mobility. Almonds address both concerns. These nuts contain monounsaturated fats that reduce harmful LDL cholesterol, significant cardiovascular advantage. You're simultaneously building skeletal strength and supporting heart health. Target 15 to 20 almonds daily. Select raw or dry roasted varieties, avoiding salted options for cardiovascular protection. 40% of seniors struggle with constipation. Fiber from 15 almonds improves digestive function. No medications, no adverse reactions, just natural regularity. Almonds support cognitive function. Tufts University research indicates potential reduction in neural oxidative damage, increasingly common with aging. The secret lies in almond skins. Their flavonoid content, combined with vitamin E, doubles antioxidant effectiveness. Chew thoroughly. Whole almonds present choking risks, especially with swallowing difficulties. If hypertension increases with each passing year, our top-ranked recommendation, pistachios, offers gentle, natural reduction. They're sodium-restricted yet potassium-rich, approximately 285 milligrams per serving. This combination enhances renal sodium excretion, potentially lowering systolic readings by 3 to 5 points, without medication-related side effects. Pistachios support visual health. They contain lutein and zeaxanthin, nutrients protecting the macula, responsible for central vision acuity. This matters because macular degeneration represents the primary cause of vision loss among adults over 60. Their softer texture makes them appropriate for dental sensitivities. They're easier to masticate than almonds or walnuts, reducing risks to dental work. Their coloration? The green and purple hues indicate natural antioxidants. These compounds combat cellular deterioration and may decelerate visible aging signs internally. For appetite management without deprivation, pistachios provide an effective strategy that complements natural brain function. Shell cracking necessitates deliberate consumption. This natural pause encourages mindful eating, preventing overconsumption. It enhances connection with your nutrition, promoting tranquil focus and mental clarity. There's inherent portion awareness. Discarded shells accumulate, providing visual consumption feedback. This isn't theoretical. Research published in the International Journal of Obesity confirmed this simple action reduces overeating by 41%. Experiencing arthritis or diminished hand strength? Choose partially open shells for benefits without struggle. No tools required, no frustration experienced. Limit consumption to approximately 49 pistachios daily, about 1 ounce. Select unsalted or minimally salted varieties to maintain sodium balance. If glucose regulation concerns you, here's additional justification for daily consumption. Each ounce contains approximately 3 grams of fiber, slowing sugar absorption. That represents a significant benefit for the 25% of Americans over 65 managing diabetes or prediabetes. Now let's examine those nuts that older adults should potentially avoid or restrict in their eating patterns, starting with number 4 on our danger list. Macadamia nuts might taste indulgent, but beyond age 50, they're essentially health hazards waiting to explode. A single ounce contains approximately 200 calories with 22 grams of fat, sufficient to derail your already declining metabolism and making those extra pounds nearly impossible to shed anymore. The problems extend beyond weight concerns. That substantial fat content stresses your gallbladder excessively. If you're harboring undiagnosed gallstones affecting roughly 15% of individuals over 50, macadamias can trigger excruciating episodes without any advance warning. They also deliver about 3 grams of saturated fat per ounce, potentially elevating LDL cholesterol. For those already monitoring cholesterol levels, this simply compounds existing problems. Macadamia's firm consistency damages dental work, particularly with crowns, bridges, or deteriorating enamel. As you grow older, your enamel naturally diminishes and calcium absorption decreases after 65, rendering your teeth increasingly susceptible. They're also financially burdensome. Macadamias rank among the costliest nuts, and considering retirement budget limitations, you might pursue more economical alternatives. Yet, purchasing bulk quantities without proper storage leads to fat oxidation, creating damaged lipids that compromise your well-being. Most commercially available macadamias undergo oil roasting and heavy salting. These additional ingredients only magnify health hazards, increasing sodium levels and compromising beneficial fats. This becomes especially problematic when selecting processed varieties over natural options. Their creamy, buttery flavor makes them utterly tempting, but consequently, they're remarkably easy to overconsume. Many seniors prefer intense flavors, making it simple to exceed recommended serving sizes without awareness. There's also widespread misinformation regarding macadamias and cardiovascular health. While commonly believed beneficial, research typically excludes high-fat nuts like macadamias when documenting nuts' heart advantages. This creates false health assurances. If you're seeking healthier alternatives, consider pistachios instead. They deliver superior nutritional benefits and better support aging physiology. Pine nuts occupy position 3. Pine nuts compromise your medication effectiveness. These seemingly wholesome morsels interfere with 60% of pharmaceuticals commonly prescribed to older adults. Cholesterol medications, mood stabilizers, hypertension treatments. Your physician neglects mentioning this. Pharmaceutical companies maintain silence. There's also a condition called pine mouth. It creates persistent metallic bitterness lasting potentially weeks. You might experience appetite suppression, meal avoidance, and gradual weight reduction. For individuals beyond 50, this potentially creates nutritional deficiencies and unwelcome health complications. Research indicates approximately 42% of affected individuals lose significant weight, compromising wellness rather than improving it. Why does this impact you more severely? Your system processes toxins more slowly, and your taste perception becomes increasingly sensitive to alterations. Pine nuts deteriorate inside your system. Their fats transform into inflammatory compounds. For seniors experiencing arthritis, this inflammation extends to joints. Pain intensifies, mobility diminishes. Their diminutive, slick shape presents choking hazards, particularly with medications causing dry mouth, or if swallowing has become increasingly challenging. Over 70% of individuals taking multiple prescriptions report oral dryness. This makes pine nuts considerably more hazardous than commonly recognized. They're also digestively challenging. Nuts contain compounds inhibiting enzyme activity that block protein utilization. Protein absorption diminishes with age, and these particular nuts exacerbate this issue. That potentially leads to muscle deterioration, weakness, and additional complications. Falls 700 calories per cupful. Pine nuts encourage overconsumption. Weight increases dramatically. Joints suffer. Independence deteriorates. Recent studies connect pine nuts with accelerated visual impairment. They damage macular tissue, the essential component of vision. Darkness progressively encroaches, autonomy disappears. Pine nuts represent particularly problematic options beyond age 50. At position 2, peanuts. These aren't actually nuts, they're subterranean health threats. Growing in moisture-rich soil, they develop aflatoxins. These fungal toxins target hepatic tissue. Beyond 50, detoxification capacity diminishes. Cancer vulnerability escalates. Even without sensitivity reactions, peanuts trigger systemic inflammation. This translates to increased joint discomfort, cardiovascular stress, and accelerated cognitive deterioration. Your aging physiology battles continuous inflammation. Why introduce additional irritants? Peanuts overwhelm your nutrition with omega-6 fats. Most older adults already consume excessive amounts of these inflammatory compounds. Cardiovascular disease thrives on them. Mental decline hastens. Every serving pushes boundaries further. Peanuts contain vitamin K. If you're taking anticoagulants like warfarin, this potentially disrupts medication effectiveness. Many seniors require blood thinners, yet this dietary interaction frequently goes unnoticed. That modest handful of peanuts could alter medication functionality with potentially serious consequences. Then there's the peanut butter consideration. Most commercial formulations contain hydrogenated oils, excessive sodium, and sweeteners, ingredients that elevate blood pressure and increase cardiovascular strain. Even natural versions often contain high sodium levels. Nearly 2/3 of seniors already manage hypertension. Peanut products simply compound existing challenges. Peanuts spoil quickly. They become rancid rapidly, particularly in warm or humid environments. When this occurs, they release free radicals, damaging cellular structures and increasing oxidative damage. Consuming dry-roasted peanuts means ingesting acrylamide, a chemical byproduct associated with memory impairment and cognitive decline. Even without immediately noticeable symptoms, peanuts might still cause underlying damage. Replacing them merely 3 times weekly with safer nutrient-dense alternatives can reduce inflammation, safeguard cognitive function, and support cardiovascular health without disrupting established routines. Cashews occupy position 1 on our avoid list. These nuts frequently appear in healthy recommendation lists, but for individuals beyond 50, they're carbohydrate bombs containing approximately 9 grams per ounce while providing minimal fiber. This combination rapidly elevates blood glucose. Unlike alternative options, cashews impact glucose levels faster and more intensely, despite their wholesome appearance. This creates problems for individuals managing diabetes or prediabetes. 1/4 of seniors have diabetes, while nearly half show prediabetic indicators. Cashews quietly elevate blood glucose while presenting themselves as healthy alternatives. Their pleasant taste and soft texture make overconsumption remarkably easy without awareness. Their smooth curve profile increases aspiration risk. 32% of choking emergencies among seniors involve cashews. Diminished reflexes can't prevent complications. 1 incorrect swallow. Cashews contain high oxalate levels. Oxalates bind with calcium, inhibiting proper absorption. Eventually, this weakens skeletal structure and increases kidney stone development, particularly after 50, when physiological vulnerability increases. Making cashews edible requires intensive processing. This necessity exists because they naturally contain urushiol, identical to poison ivy's toxic compound. While processing eliminates toxicity, it simultaneously removes numerous beneficial nutrients. Most commercially available cashews undergo oil roasting with substantial salt addition. This means consuming unhealthy fats and sodium levels that potentially elevate blood pressure and increase cardiovascular strain. Cashews also contain enzyme inhibitors. These compounds block proper protein digestion and absorption. If your digestive efficiency has already declined, cashews further compromise nutrient utilization. Texture presents another consideration. Cashews offer creamy softness. This characteristic facilitates overconsumption, particularly when incorporated into trail mixes or nut butters. Once weight increases begin, management becomes increasingly challenging. If you still desire nut-based snacks without associated risks, choose walnuts or almonds instead. They provide enhanced nutritional profiles with fewer complications. Beyond age 50, every nutritional choice shapes future wellness. 4 specific nuts protect cardiovascular health, cognitive function, and skeletal integrity. 4 others undermine these systems. Today's selections determine whether you flourish or merely exist. Replace 1 harmful nut with a beneficial alternative. Implement immediately. Maintain consistency. Small adjustments compound. Vitality increases. Mental clarity returns. Years seemingly restored. Share your experience. Did eliminating problematic nuts reduce joint discomfort, enhance concentration? Your testimony guides others. Subscribe now. Like this video. Stay mentally sharp, physically strong. We support your journey.